You're watching GateWorld Play.
I've been a music fan all my life. It's the first thing I notice when I watch a movie or play a video game. And frankly, it's been almost a year since I heard a film score that had me say wow when the theater lights were coming back on, and rushed to the supermarket to pick up the accompanying soundtrack. Stargate: The Ark of Truth is a wow score. Now, some fans have argued that David Arnold's original theme placed at the beginning of this film is out of place, but I have to disagree. I don't think it could be more in place, particularly since this DVD was meant to be the biggest Stargate experience since the original film. Harking back to the theatrical feature is very appropriate, and what was an unexpected delight was hearing Ra's theme replaced by the Ori movement, and quite expertly achieved. Now, being the music buff that I am, I have always been hypercritical of the music on Stargate. In many crucial episodes, I felt it wasn't given enough attention, always pushed behind loads of sound effects, and I've often wished that the budget would be extensive enough to allow Joel a real-life orchestra. While I'm wishing, I'd also like to have heard a choir. In the Ark of Truth, all of this pays off. The music is given whole scenes to breathe, with an absence of sound effects. The budget allows for an orchestra, and yes, I get my choir. Have a listen to this great moment in the film, which Joel's team likes to call Teal'c's Journey. Season 9 brought many changes to the SG-1 universe, particularly the addition of new cast members. The very first scene of Avalon Part 1 makes this quite apparent, with a horn solo introducing the melody to Mitchell's theme, and ostensibly the new SG-1. Joel is quite correct to bring this theme back for an encore in The Ark of Truth, a movie which is essentially the big payoff of the last two seasons. Let's not ignore 8 years of music in the process. The Replicator theme, a mechanical ostinato, returns unexpectedly in this movie. This theme is not the only one to change shape. Melodies identifying the Ancients return for this feature, and they evolve as well. A couple more of my favorite moments, thrown in for good measure, involve a near-miss Ori assault on the Odyssey. Every composer has his strengths and weaknesses. The montage in the climax to Reckoning Part 2 left me feeling a bit hollow. I couldn't quite put my finger on what was missing. In contrast, the climax to the Ark of Truth is far superior. This moment in particular tells my brain that this really is a movie on the scale of a feature. It deserves no less. There is a downside to this soundtrack. The film is filled with wall-to-wall music, so much that not everything made it to the CD. One of the most powerful moments in the film, in my opinion, is during Teal'c's conversation with Tommen. It's a perfect gel of Jaffa and origin concerns. Unfortunately, you won't find it with this set.
For what you believe in, all may be lost for everyone else. But do not fight for yourself. Fight for others. Others that may be saved through your effort.
Still, I must give thanks for all the music that managed to make it into the soundtrack, which is an impressive amount. If you're a music fan, you may have noticed the lack of Stargate scores available for purchase. The Ark of Truth is the first score since the Atlantis pilot to be released on CD, and while I hope MGM is still considering releasing the rest of SG-1 and Atlantis in soundtrack form, Ark of Truth definitely satiates me for the time being. There is well over a decade of music from this incredible franchise to listen to, apart from the dialogue and the sound effects. Still, much of the best of that 10-year journey can be found on this CD, the Ancients, the Replicators, the Ori. For a loyal viewer who has followed the team on their voyages, this soundtrack is the best payoff we can ask for.